today.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. First play, first pass for Brady. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Those are the numbers from Rudolph from last week's game. 7 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Fournette running out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Up the gun, Fournette. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On first down, Brady. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. A run with a fullback, it's Ben Mason. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at their own 23. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Darnold. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold buying time to his left. There's Trimble, the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady going to throw. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On the draw, this is Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 14-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Foreman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Panthers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run with Foreman. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. A carry for Foreman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now it's Darnold. That caught by Trimble. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Foreman. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Deontay Foreman with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, it's Brady. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Darnold. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, Darnold escaping the pressure right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Succop for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. This is Shenault on the receiving end. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Steps away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point try now for Succop. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So we reach halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their own 21. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Brady. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brady now to throw. And Rudolph has it left side.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Now Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Off of play action, Darnold. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Darnold.
Are you serious?
And this one's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Back to throw, Darnold. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and goal. Darnold. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing now is Brady. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Let's go, Brian Burns.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Brady. Evans has it left side. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Operating from the gun, Brady.
Oh, my God.
The man has got one. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll look to throw again. There's Evans again, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Brady to throw again. Got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead now up to 14. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Darnold. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, there's two sides to this.
All right.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
I don't
and
think
they've
that
got
we're
to feel
gonna
good about
have
this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part
That was just a
about it,
horrible
because
game by
normally
Sam Darnold.
when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is
Horrible game by Sam Darnold. Imagine that. Beep, beep. Here. Let's try to shake that one off. Sam Darnold has another bad game like that. 5 interceptions. Might bring Matt Corral in.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And Mariota going to put it up right away. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 3 catches, 62 yards.
that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
And he stopped immediately there. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Mariota.
Nice.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Nice, Brian.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of
Chuba's
how they
back.
expected to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Darnold.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nice.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit
Nice,
deeper
Chuba.
than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover. gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Nice, Foreman.
Touchdown, Carolina. Deontay Foreman, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Mariota.
Yes, sir.
A sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On second down, Foreman. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Panthers sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week, they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. And they'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll run here with Hubbard, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage.
Brian Burns.
The rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On 1st down, Foreman. And a short gain here down to the 22. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. That's to Marshall on the quick slant. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Darnold on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And they'll be out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Hubbard.
What?
Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Darnold on the move to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
My
and
goodness.
He's going to lose yardage here. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piniero's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Mariota. And complete to Drake London.
What?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. First and 10, it's Patterson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Straight ahead, Patterson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On third down.
Oh my gosh, why is everybody turned around?
Edwards. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. Mariota. He's got Patterson on the out route. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it.
Oh my
In this
God.
case, it's the...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. To throw again on second down. Darnold. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs you.
Wow, Terrace Marshall.
Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall from 17 yards out. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first down throw from
Oh, Brian!
Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and they will remain well behind.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
What?
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. So that would have been some message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Way to go, Giovanni Ricci.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Darnold. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there, beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Mariota. Got London on a slant. He's got room past the 30. Now he's free to midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all, and when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed, that's why he got a touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, 28 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Darnold down to throw. Flushed out right.
No way!
Saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. On first down, Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Darnold. Forced out to his left. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Foreman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 103 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the 27-yard line. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Foreman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba.
Go.
What up, dude?
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number
what you playing?
14 on the
I'm just
year.
streaming, man.
And the Panthers are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this
Well,
quarter advantage.
What are you doing?
Piniero's
I was
extra
playing some
point up
Fortnite.
and good.
Well, I'm about
And the
done
lead
with this
now to
game. I
3
can join in with
touchdowns
you.
at
We're running some
21.
duos if you want
The
to.
Carolina kick team is out.
Yeah, that'll work.
Ready to go,
All right,
and they kick this
I got
one
about
away.
3 minutes left in the 4th. 5 minutes.
All right.
And
No,
Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Let me,
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this
thought
is
you was
pretty
going
much
to
out of
Keith's.
reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed.
I am about
several
5 o'clock.
things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted.
Him and Jamie had to go do something.
You would have to think that's going to be.
So we wasn't
something
going
they're
over there
gonna discuss
when
heavily in
I
the
thought
film
we was,
session in the
but-
coming days.
I mean, the only reason we going is really to watch, because, you know, Davey likes Ohio State. So I really don't care about that freaking
future. And
Michigan game.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put
It would be funny if TCU beat them.
for the next time
Yeah.
out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Are you playing against somebody online, or are you doing like a season or
On
something?
first and
Doing a
10, here's
season.
Mariota. Looking
On
left
all
side, he's
Madden
got a
rules.
man. That's Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
Territory now. It's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Brian Burns,
This
baby!
one is down he goes. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack.
There you go. How many people can you put on Brian Burns?
Puts it on the
Oh,
carpet,
wow.
it's out.
What a hit.
Picked up by the Panthers. And I don't know that fumble's going to.
I seen that. That was nasty.
That was
Here in the
nasty.
fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's
Come on,
the reason
Chu,
we're down
put on
this
a
far.
show for
Doesn't
DJ
matter
right
at this
here.
point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there. on
Hey, who was that
second.
big number 9 for Atlanta?
This offensive line has got some
AJ
smiles on its
Terrell.
faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations
huge.
where there'd be
Yeah.
extra defenders in the box.
That's my
coming
boy
out,
right there.
Yeah.
trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 34 now, here's first and
How many
10.
games are you in?
This is number 8.
Again,
What's your record?
running Right, it's
5
Hubbard.
and 2.
Down to about
That's
the
good on
32.
Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where'd all that
Tampa
running
Bay
room at the end
just
of the first half
literally,
go?
like,
Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made
dismantled
some
me.
adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Have you made any trades or anything?
No.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he's going to be taken down.
I don't know how you caught that.
Oh, neither.
20-yard line.
I ain't asking no questions.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard.
Ball game.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 142 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Foreman. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.
A victory
and
for
maybe more
Carolina.
importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that?
Josh
rolled up
Norman,
into
baby.
one? Because how often do you see
Ah,
division
shoot.
games get decided by this much of a margin?
They
Most time
thumped 'em.
Yeah, they jumped
Bro,
all
we about to
over
get
'em.
our butts
And a
kicked
division
tomorrow.
game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league.
I hope y'all win somehow.
I hope we win somehow, too.
Just pray. Teddy Two Gloves.
Gosh. All right. So next week I have the Bengals and then the Falcons.
So you had Falcons, Bengals, then Falcons?
Yep. Sure enough. All right, let me let's see if I even got Fortnite. Just kidding, I got it. Got to. What is it under? Epic Games. I ain't played Fortnite in forever.